hands full with that damn D-line over there. I don't know it though, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I just need these rookies to step up.
Come on, LC. Fuck that, we want to see physical. Tried a couple of passes. Oh shit, they got a +1 acceleration, awareness, 3-way tackle, catching traffic, 1 still form, 2 strength. What did they got? 94, 94, 96 catching. Traffic, 2. Tackle, 97. East, 99. Still form 76. That nigga got down complete receiver with this bitch.
Even teams. Let's see. 90 versus 89. My overall is dogging me.
On set, let's go on with this shit over with.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington football team.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for
pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And give him and 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
1-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Jacksonville.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Complete to Deontay Harris. A gain of 12. 1st down, Jaguars.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And a Jaguar 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis.
The 1st down.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st down, Jaguars.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Collins made the tackle.
2nd and 1 from the 2. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Josh Lambo.
Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Washington 3.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 31-yard line.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. The 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to...
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Carry for Jackson.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll drop the throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they push the lead to a touchdown now at 10-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 2. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
To number 8.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Taken down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, Love. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looks easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Biden, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Complete.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. Harris has it over the middle.
First down.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Complete to Leonard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 19 yards away. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Intercepted by the Jaguars. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Give you medicine?
No. I ain't been to the hospital.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, counters, as I also
common
like to call
cold
them.
shit.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3 and a Jaguar first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep.
Oh,
and this is
come
inside
on.
the 5.
Champ.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Josh Lambo.
DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Come on, champ.
Makes the score Jaguars 24, Washington 10.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll run on first down. Gibson, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
The ball carrier taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Again, it's Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going, as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Now fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And so certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Being chased out left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Steps away to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. The 40. 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
At the 12.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
That shit cool to
So
have.
there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete.
The 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
43-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Flushed out right. And he'll let this one go. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Washington.
Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
This throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. 15 yards on the play. First down. 4th quarter. Down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from the 20. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Here's Oliver. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. A handoff to Fournette. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run in here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find Harris, complete.
The pass.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Complete to Leonard Fournette. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chase Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The returner, DJ Chark, spins past him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
What about that bum ass it?
That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big 1st down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that 1st down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Raquel Armstead.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They'll give it back to Armstead. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Raquel Armstead.
A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Gun. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. All right, here we go. The field goal unit staying on the sideline here in OT. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go. Good stop.
Good stop. He pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop, all they need.
Let's go.
Is 3. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and he's into the end zone for the
dance on them, guys. 100-yard walk-off. Let's go. Let's go.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
And you really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Washington, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis,
yeah, 100-yard walk.
I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the on EA Sports.
I didn't get the X factor though. It was supposed to have been oh shit, my corner. Hunter, he got a pick, but hold on, did I get 3 picks? No, I don't think I did. I didn't, only got 2. Yeah. Okay. I got 3 tackles for losses. Okay. 2.5 sacks. This shit's killing me, yo. Yo, that goal line stuff, though. Good God. Way to step up front, 4. Quarterback sneak, nothing. We all over that. Met him in the hole and pushed him back. Let me look at that again. Block shed the center. Meet the quarterback and drive him back. Then you come right back with Geis for 100 yards. He had the ball the whole overtime, too. And this nigga Gibson, different. Oh, God, he pushed that Bama in the back. He said, excuse me. I'm going to let you walk right by me. Excuse me. I'm going to walk right into this. Yeah. Hey, this whole fourth quarter, he just took over and said, nah, you know what? I'm going to put the team on my back. Ooh, who's that down there? Is that Cooley? Yes, that is Cooley with the block down the field. Excuse me. Don't over pursue.
That nigga Jag was going through it. That nigga been through every type of game.
Gibson on the stretch. Stretch, read the blocks. Ooh, cut it up. To the house. And he ran right off 73's ass too. Right here, boom. Cut it up, right there. Excuse me. Right up this hole. Geis put in 2 touchdowns? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, Donovan, you ain't show up today. What the fuck was going on with you? I don't know. 13 for 108, 3 touchdowns. Gibson. Nothing. He was 8 for 18, 128. No touchdowns, 1 interception. That ain't like him. And then Gibson was 13 for 108, 3 touchdowns though. Geis 3 for 119, 2 touchdowns. Nothing. I ain't really hit them dump downs. 1 catch for 29 yards. That's why I didn't go to that this game. I was trying to baby his ass. He was killing me with Fournette though. 15 catches, 105.
You know what I'm saying? He did a little dunk down shit.
Yeah, he was dunking down like shit. Good God.